Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. It seems that my intro video did not want to play properly, so you don't get to see it, but that's okay. Hello everyone, how is your holiday? I know that today is Labor Day in the US and a lot of you have had the day off. I hope you have all enjoyed it. Hello Calamity, hello Celine, hello Dawn, hello Della. Hello, Alicia. Well, I'm glad you made it this time. You have made it from the start. You're awesome. Hello, Pamela. Hello, 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 everyone. Yes, it is Pamela. Thank you. The photos are all of Christina Karron's work that I have colored in the past little while. Past few years, anyway. All right, so today is Matters Monday, and of course that is because art matters. And we will be reading from Art Matters as well as coloring a picture. We will also be continuing on with Christine Karron's Angel as well. It is titled Over the Rooftops. So we will be doing that momentarily. Last week we colored this one here and it says, making a book is a little like making a chair. Perhaps it ought to come with warnings, like the chair instructions. A folded piece of paper slipped into each copy, warning us only for one person at a time. The next page that we're going to be coloring today says, do not use as a stool or a stepladder. So we will be coloring the do not use as a stool or a stepladder today. And we will of course be doing that with the Derwent products. I have several different Derwent products that I'm using between the Light Fast, the Color Soft, the Chroma Flow, as well as some of the drawing pencils. Hello Melissa, hello Fotis, hello Monkey. Hello, hello, hello everyone. So I'm going to switch on over to the close-up. And hello everyone out there lurking. I'm quite sure Bob is out there somewhere. Just so you guys can sit there and pick on Bob. Sarah, did I say hello? I'm sorry if I did not. Hello, Sarah. So we're going to start with the Light Fast and the Cinnamon. Oh no, you don't have to give him back. He will come back all on his own. You can try to hold him hostage. It's just not going to happen. You guys have to go to bed sooner or later, and it's usually much sooner than him. You guys are 3 hours ahead of us, so I know you guys will be heading off to bed long before he does. Nice try, though. No, in your time zone, if he was kidnapped to Australia, then I'd have something to worry about. So I'm putting the shadow colors in, and I'm using Cinnamon of the Light Fast to do that. And it's not showing very well, but yeah, see? Like I said, in their time zone, they'll be going to bed before he does. Because it's only 6:30 here. That is true. He is more than enough of a pain in the butt for you. Nah, your Steve is great. Now I'm going in with Salmon. This book doesn't like the light fast very much, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Hello, Brittany. Welcome. All right, now we're going to go in with this one here, which is Pale Peach. Give it a bit of a sharpen. And there we have his face done. And you guys can't see any of that color. I am coloring with the Derwent products. Different Derwent pencils. Right now I'm coloring with the Light Fast. Absolutely not a problem at all, Dawn. I know it's getting late there, so if you need to go to bed, by all means go to bed. Going back through with the cinnamon. For the shadows on his arms and his hands. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Now I'm going in with salmon. And if you haven't noticed, we have hit the 2,300 mark. That means 200 more before we give away the prettiest pencils in the world. And then finally, a little bit of pale peach. Hello, Mona. Mona. All right, now we're going to grab some coffee bean here, and we're just going to start doing some flicks on his hair. The pencil that I'm using right now is a ChromaFlow. All right, now we're going to use this one here, which is pale brown, and this is a Color Soft. Yeah, it hasn't been raining here. It's cooled off a little bit, but it's still pretty warm here. Alex, how was your boarding? Did you enjoy your last day out on the water? I'm going back in with the Chroma Flow. And this is coffee brown. Awesome. I'm glad that you had a good time. Yes, she was waterboarding the children, making sure they behave before they go back to school. Now we're going to use some electric blue on his eyes here. Again, that's a color soft. And then for his shirt, we are going to use pea green. And we'll come through and we'll do the stripes in a different green, or maybe even a red. I think we'll just do it in a different green. I'm also working on another Christine Karron page for a friend of mine for her mom's birthday. And that one's almost finished. I didn't color anything yesterday, that's why you guys didn't see any recording, because I was not feeling well yesterday. Yesterday was a stay in bed kind of day. Oh, it was self-inflicted. I had company over for dinner Saturday night and partook a little bit too much in the vodka, and yeah, I'm too old. Too old to be partaking in the vodka anymore. But needless to say, I did not get any coloring done yesterday, or much of anything else. I did not eat the company. Yes, I'm feeling much better today. I did the laundry and stayed in bed most of the day and drank nothing but water all day. But it definitely was my own fault. I should know better. Oh, my body yesterday was very, very, very positive I was getting old. I was definitely feeling my age yesterday. Well, I'm glad that you're testing negative at least. I hope you're feeling better though. Don't be going to work if you're not feeling good. So as you all know, exclamation point CK Patreon and CK Etsy, CK Facebook, and CK Amazon is how to get a hold of Christine Karron's work. You can definitely find her on all of those places. She also has a YouTube group. I just have not posted that yet. I forgot. Well, I hope you feel better. I am now using the Derwent Color Soft Green on top of the pea green here for the shadow areas and the creases in the shirt. Is everything gone by there, Della? I've been worried about you the past few days. I've been thinking of you. Hello, Catherine. Welcome, welcome. All right. Now we're going to take a deeper green. I need a deeper green. And I think I have a good one in the... Yes. To use forest green for the stripes. And I think that's a little too dark, so let's add a little bit of olive earth just to lighten it up a little. Okay, awesome, awesome. I'm glad that it is contained and everybody there is good. I was worried about you. Okay, so for the rest of it, I'm switching over to the olive earth instead of the forest green because it's a little bit too dark. I don't want it really dark. Good night, Dawn. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for your support. I appreciate it. All right. Yeah, the light fasts have some really interesting greens. Absolutely. And they go really well with the color soft. So all the products go really well with each other. So far anyway. All right, now we're going to go back to the pea green and we're just going to fill it all in. Get rid of some of that white spot. I do not. I have the Color Soft, the Light Fast, the Chroma Flows, the Metallics, and the Drawing. I do believe, oh, and the ink tints and the pastels. I do believe that's all. All right. Just deepening up this green. Yes, they do. They blend very nicely with the Lumis. Another one that blends really nicely with the Lumis is the uh, Lyra. Lyra blends really nice with the Lumis. All right, so there is his outer shirt all done. Let's do his t-shirt, which is this part right here. And I'm going to use cherry red. Because I want him to have a red t-shirt. And then we're going to use Marlowe. I'm going to sharpen the Merlot. I figure I have the ink tints. What's the point of getting the watercolors? All right. And now we're going to do his jeans. So we're going to start with denim. Ha ha ha. It just so happens. All right. So I'm just going through and I'm just doing the creases and shadow areas of his jeans here. And then we're going to take a lighter blue. So we're going to take ice blue from the Color Soft. And we're going to blend it all together. Like so. Now we've got the book and the pamphlet. So the book, I'm going to go back to the reds. Actually, let's do this in turquoise colors. Cool. Yeah, Corey's doing a huge thing on watercolor right now. Different watercolor paints and different watercolor pencils and mediums. Do believe she's doing a watercolor standoff type thing, which is really cool. I don't do watercolor enough to, I'm more of a pencil person. She may not have done it recently, but she does have videos on them. So, of course, all these videos and all these live streams are viewable afterwards. So if you don't catch one, you can always watch it over again later. All right, now we're going to take turquoise green. And then finally, we're just going to blend it all together with some light aqua. so. And then we're going to take this one here, which is pale brown, and we're just going to put the color on the binding of the book here, on the pages. Hello, Shannon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So now I'm using champagne to do the edge of the pages. And then we're going to go back in with the pale brown. Put a shadow under his thumb and the curvature of the page. And then again with the champagne. All right, now our fellow is all done. Again, it says do not use as a stool or a stepladder. And they're talking about using a book for such things. They're referring to the rules for books, the warning labels that should be in them. I'm going to switch you over to the main screen here so you can see a little bit better of what I've done, because you can't see the skin tones on the other screen for some reason. But he is all finished up. Absolutely. If you do want to watch any YouTube's playlist, just save it for later, and you can always go back at any time and watch it again and again and again. I have a bunch of them that I watch multiple times just so I can figure out what they're doing and how to do it, because sometimes my brain just doesn't get it the first time. Just taking a blender and just moving around a little bit of the pigment, trying to get rid of a little bit of the white spot in the shirt, leaving enough for it to have that texture of material. There we go. All right, so we will be doing this page next week. And of course, again, the readings for both of these is making a book is a little like making a chair. Perhaps it ought to come with warnings, like the chair instructions. A folded piece of paper in each copy, warning us only for one person at a time, and do not use as a stool or a stepladder. All right, so we are going to continue with our wonderful, wonderful Christine Karron picture here. This one is called Over the Rooftops. We're going to work on the brick wall that she's sitting on, as well as the birds. And I'm going to switch you back over to the close-up. I do not believe Pro Colors are watercolors. I'm pretty sure they're not watercolors. Okay, so we're going to start on the bricks here, and we're going to do them in brick tones. So we're going to start with in the light fast. We're going to start with Mars Orange. And a little bit of raisin, I think. So I'm going to sharpen these up. All right, so let's start with our lightest tones here. So we're going to start with the Mars Orange. And make sure that I'm on screen here for you. And I'm just doing a very, very light layer, just barely touching the page. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Miss Tanya, I'm sorry I missed you coming in. And hello, darling. How are you? How's it going? I've been wanting to say that to you. And you will be impressed with the background of this one, Tanya. I promise. You snuck in, yes. Well, because the way that you were talking about watercolors and talking about pro colors, she was under the impression that you were looking for watercolors, and the pro colors are not watercolors. She just wanted to make sure that you knew that they were not watercolor. The way you word things sometimes, it's very confusing to people. Exactly. That's the way I was yesterday. Shannon, you would have been very disappointed in me. Yeah, I had a few drinks on Saturday night and I regretted it yesterday. Oh yeah, that can definitely happen. You can end up with a really good apple cider that way. Oh, good Lord. Um, yeah. There is alcohol-free apple cider, but when you ferment it in the fridge too long and pour it down the sink, most likely the fermentation of it in the fridge has given it the alcohol content, which is what we were talking about. Yeah, I'm not fond of apple cider at all either. Blech. I can't have apples anymore anyway, so I can't even drink apple juice. However, vodka on the other hand. Yes, definitely most if it hasn't been fermented too long is alcohol free. However, when you fermented it in your fridge too long, it does gain an alcohol contency. Nice. Yes, because it's nasty. Exactly. Yeah, I make a drink with cherry vodka that pretty much turns it, tastes like cherry soda, and it's deadly. It's very dangerous. All right. So I'm going back and forth between Mars orange and raisin on the bricks here. I'm using the raisin in the shadowy areas and the indentation on the bricks. So where the bricks curve into the mortar. It's just a little bit of prison time. It's all good. And I'm just blending it in with another layer of the Mars orange. Thank you. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more to the story. Apple juice. Thank you. It is on her Patreon. It is from the book Fairy and Fantasy and Fairytale Characters, I do believe is what the book is. Let me check here. Yeah, Fantasy and Fairytale Characters grayscale coloring book. And the title of the picture is Over the Rooftops. Yeah, I can see how they would quickly clean that out. And hello, Dion. Welcome, welcome. Good to see ya. So who here is excited that the kids are going back to school tomorrow? For all those that haven't already gone back to school? Yours are off tomorrow too? Wow. I know my dad's probably not watching, but happy birthday, Dad. Can always remember my dad's birthday because it's on a holiday. All right. So I'm not going to bore you with just coloring bricks. I'm going to finish up this line of brick here and this line here under here, all the way up to the edge of this bird here, and then I will cover the cap, and then we'll move on to the birds. Oh, good Lord. Well, happy birthday to your dad. Hopefully it's not the same person. Never know. And don't fall off the bed, Catherine. You can hurt yourself that way. Yeah, sometimes we just have to be patient, right? Patience is a virtue. Some people were born without it. Just like those ones that. No, never mind. I won't say it. Oh, you have patience, darling. And there's a difference between patience and those that try our patience. Because sometimes even the most patient person in the world cannot deal with people that try our patience. I am quite a patient person, and there are some days that my patience is tested. Yeah, exactly. Except for waiting for the Amazon man, then everything is off the table. I am being very patiently waiting for October for when my coloring things that are waiting for me in Canada get here. Yeah, that is a little bit ridiculous, Brittany. You know, you know, these people work really hard to accommodate everybody. Um, and, threatening somebody's job just because you're not getting what you want is just not fair. Things take time and patience on both parties. Very, very well put, Della. I understand that there are some people with disabilities that need certain accommodations, but these accommodations do take time and patience. And if you're not going to show patience or accommodate them with the time to get things set up for you, then that's just rude. All right, I'm going to move on to the grays for the mortar, and then we're going to move on to the cap. So I'm just going to do part of the grays of the mortar just to show you the way that I'm going to do them. And I'm going to move on to the cap after that. So I've got granite. Which one's this one? That's a green. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the granite in the shadow areas. On the edges of the bricks. And then we're going to come in with, no, I don't want moonstone. I want fossil gray. Exactly, Catherine. What you feel is reasonable, the people having to put those in place may not feel that they're reasonable. All right. Okay, and then we're just going to come down off of here as well with the fossil gray on top of the granite. And that's the way we will be doing all of the brick and mortars, the mortar parts. She ate it all. Oh no, are you resorting them all? Goodness, Catherine. Yeah, exactly. Famous last words. All right, so I'm going across the shadowy areas of the cap here with the granite. And this is with the light fast pencils. The granite and the fossil gray are both light fast. All right, so there's our granite. Now I'm going through with the fossil gray. It has a nice little bit of a warm brown tone to it. So it's definitely a nice warm gray, which is good because it's kind of reflective of the tones that are going to be in the sky. And I'm just blending that all together. Like so. Hey, Jen! Ah. Now I have it, Shannon. Aw, Jen, I'm sorry. Okay, I think I've caught up. You guys are talking about books. I'm going to move on with what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm going to take a cool gray and out of the light fast, and I'm going to take uh, dove gray out of the color soft. Oh, that's okay. You guys can talk books. So I'm going to start with cool gray. And I'm going to turn on a light here because it suddenly got dark in here. And I'm just going to base coat everything with the cool gray. So I've base coated the wing. Now I'm going to go in with the dove gray. You are fine. Exactly. Some people need to pull their panties out of their butts. So I'm putting in the dove gray, which is a darker gray, in the tips of the wings and bringing it down to the edges, following the line structure that Christine has already given us, the shadow structure. Now I'm going to do the body of the bird. I can't drink hot chocolate anymore. I have to make it myself. Too much sugar in the ready-made stuff. Yeah, your mom's special. And I mean that in a good way. Just saying. I cannot read in English and Spanish, and I wouldn't attempt it. I would make a fool of myself. I haven't read in a while. I used to read all the time. Now I color. And I know it's not the same, but it's time consuming. Dunkin' Donuts makes a cocoa. It's good to know. My kids like cocoa. I used to. I like hot cocoa with a little bit of peppermint in it. So good. Just saying. Oh yeah. Yum. I have a milk frother on my coffee maker now. The new coffee maker I just got has a milk frother on it, and it will froth almond milk. I was so happy. Oh, yeah, it has too many additives in it, but still, it sounds good. Ooh. That sounds good, Calamity. It's not the gluten that bugs me. It's actually the cocoa. I cheat every once in a while and make myself a cup of hot chocolate from chocolate, but it does upset my tummy a little. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Yeah, you hollered that and then Jen came in. All right, so there is one of our dove's wings and body done. We're going to do its little beak. And I've got some ginger here. Like so. And his little feet. Like so. And then we'll put a little bit of brown on his little feet there. So we'll put a little bit of pale brown on there. And then we're just going to make sure that we get that gray all filled in. And then we're going to take some of, where is it? This one. Well, that is good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yes, carob is disgusting. And I can't have carob either. There is no substitute for chocolate. Nope, 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 nope. You. Yuck. No, I will suffer the consequences for having a hot cocoa. No problem whatsoever. I will happily suffer those consequences. Ugh. Yep, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, exactly. um, well, I already gave you a halo command, so I don't know about halo chucking command. You know that if you hit exclamation point, no sea monkey. Although I'm not really. I have no idea why my child just came out of his room and made some rude noises. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. Comes out of his room blowing raspberries. What the heck? Okay, so adding a little more white to this one, making it a little bit lighter than the previous one. So I added some Atlantic white. It's like a light blue white color. Or is it Arctic? It's Arctic white. There we go. It just has a little tinge of light blue in it. And then we're going over that with the cool gray. You know, Google can say that, and that is what they claim. However, personal preference is that carob is not a substitute for chocolate, and it's disgusting. Just saying. My personal opinion of that substance is it's gross. Just throwing that out there. All right, now we're going to take another gray here. So let's go with a little bit of granite. I don't know where my dove gray went. I lost the dove gray, people. Did I put it back? Is it in my hand? No. Hmm. Did it fall off my desk? There it is. Okay. I put it down and it just sort of disappeared into the pile. So we're going to go in with the dove gray. Uh-huh. Yep. Yeah, there's just that's just no. Sorry. No. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, Dion, stop watching that. I'm just going to sit here and color. I'm not going to talk about anything that has to do with eating things and crying on the couch because I'm too big to get off the couch. People need to make the decisions and make the progress and effort to make the progress that they want to happen, not just sit there and cry about it. Do you work for any of those companies, Brittany? Do you have insider information on these companies? You seem to be an expert in a lot of things, so I'm just making sure that you're certified to be such. Well, as long as it's a chocolate chip cookie and not a carob chip cookie. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean, but Brittany, you tend to feel that you are most knowledgeable in everything. So I'm just want to make sure that we have an expert in the midst here. Thank you so much, Melissa. I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Good night. Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to go back with the Arctic on the body of the bird, adding that little bit of a blue tinge to the white area here. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, the Costco chocolate chip cookies are so good. Ooh, yum. I like the white chocolate and macadamia. Oh, I miss them. I miss them so much. Oh, I'll just live vicariously through you and drool on my page here. I'm going through with the Dove Gray. I hope that word means baked, but you put a C in there that's not necessary. Yes, no more food conversation. Poor Jan. I assumed. I was just pointing out your spelling error because, I know how upset you get when those are around, so I just wanted you to be able to read past it. Oh yeah, Costco is the $200 store. You go to Costco, you're spending $200 no matter what you want to go in for, you're spending $200. And I am very proud of you, Alex, that you were able to do such a thing. It is rare. All right, so our two birds are done there. Our cap is done and the bricks are done. I don't believe that she was... Ah, okay. Granola bars and cereal. Yep, that will do it. Ooh, yum. Yeah, Tanya, that's yeah, drool, drool, drool. Hello, Ronnie. I didn't see you come in. 11 o'clock at night. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's only 8 o'clock here, Tanya, so you're doing fine. All right, so I'm going to do these little plants down here. Oh my goodness, Dion. I'm sorry. I think that's all I can say to that. I hope it doesn't spread. I'm going in with the light green. Yes, there was a deep chocolate conversation going on. We have to pay attention to those chocolate conversations. It's very important. All right, now I'm going to add some pea green. Nobody saw that. Milk chocolate isn't dairy free, so you're stuck with dark chocolate. Well, chocolate itself is dairy free until you add the good stuff, like sugar and milk. Good night, Marilyn. All right. Well, enjoy your sleep, dear. And thank you so much for coming in. You will be dreaming of chocolate. I'm quite sure there is. There's all sorts of different chocolate out there. Ooh, nice. My son wants me to get him some feta, but I have to get to the store first. I wanna. And I'm going to be adding a bit of a darker green as well to these little leaves. Yeah, they are bitter, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, I've had some of those. I have those. They're awesome. I have the white ones and the chocolate ones. I also have ones that are milk chocolate, but I think they're made with coconut milk. I don't think my 19-year-old child cares one way or another whether or not it's real feta cheese as long as it tastes like feta. Oh yeah, absolutely. Greek salads, yum. And omelets. Yeah, he wants it for salads. He really wants it for some Greek salads. I told him to get a job. His demands on dietary things is starting to get ridiculously expensive. Yay! We at least have you for weekends? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, on euros they're really good, yeah. Yeah, it can definitely be a texture thing because it does have a strange texture that does take some getting used to. I didn't like it for the longest time, and then I had it in cucumber salad with tomatoes and vinegar, and it actually added to it a little bit. So I'm not a big fan of Greek salads, but until lately, like when I was younger, I absolutely hated them, and more so since I got sick that I started enjoying them. Oh, that sounds so good, Della. Yum. Exactly, Catherine. Exactly. Otis, are you still out there? You can chime in on this. Oh, fried cucumbers. How do you do that? Do they go all mushy? Okay, now you got me intrigued. Fried cucumbers. Yum. I like cucumbers, but sometimes I get bored with them being raw, so. Well, I've had deep fried pickles. I've had those before. Oh, okay. So the same type of deep frying type of thing. Okay. I will have to try that. I made my husband deep fried cheese a little while ago from the he had it when he was in Prague, so he wanted me to make him some. I didn't do too poorly for my first try. He said it was pretty good. Thank you, Ronnie. I'm able to eat some fried foods, yes. Depends upon what they're fried with. All right, going to switch you over so you guys can see the whole picture onto the main camera. That's true. that that's true also, Sarah. Absolutely. All right, so we've got the two doves done. We've got part of the wall done and the branches down here. Um, I will finish this wall and work on the um, houses down here offline. And then on Wednesday, when we come back, we'll finish up this bird here and the feather, as well as the background. That's true. Exactly. Tide Pods. That's all that needs to be said. Is Tide Pods. 20 somethings these days and Tide Pods. And they wonder. So, the things we have gotten accomplished today, of course, is this part here. And like I said, I will finish the wall that she's sitting on. I am going to maybe take a little bit of an eraser and distress it a little bit, age it up a bit, add some black, that kind of thing. And we also completed this fellow here, and it says do not use as a stool or a stepladder, referring to the warning label he found in his book. Now, did you guys want to see the other thing that I've been working on as well? nice. So this picture I have been working on for my boss's mom for her birthday. And I just have the background to do, and it's metallic-y. The birds are metallic-y. So I'm just working on the background now, and then I will paste it to the backer board here and laminate it for her so that she can frame it and give it to her mom. Thank you. So that will be another Christine Karron done. I think the birds turned out pretty good. I'm not really good with hummingbirds, but her jam is hummingbirds, so that's what she wanted me to do. Thank you. All right, so on Wednesday we will be doing the background for this. We will finish up this bird and the background. I will work on the little houses down here. Oh, absolutely no problem. You can step out all you want, dear. So I will work on the little houses down here as well as the rest of the wall. I'm going to add a little bit of darkness to the wall as well, just so that I can age it up a little bit. My dog is acting weird. Charlotte decided that she had to eat right next to me, so. So with that, I would like to say thank you all very much for coming, for hanging out with me. I hope you have enjoyed the live stream. Of course, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe to any YouTube artist that you enjoy. Not only does it help us with our self-esteem, but it also helps us out with our analytics, having YouTube send more new people to come visit us. And of course, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Until next time, bye-bye for now, and stay out of the vodka. After yesterday, it's not going to happen for another long, long time. All right, guys, have a fantastic night, and of course, yes, time for some breathing exercises. All right, guys, bye-bye for now.